Hey everyone, Keenat47 aka Wolf King here with A Wolf's Word, which is going to be the name of my reviewing series. As you may have told by the remake of the first episode of my reviewing series, which I did was Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception. But I digress. On this episode of The Wolf's Word, you may or may not have seen me doing big gameplay of a certain game that's been a long time franchise of the FPS genre. It was one of the most highly anticipated FPS games of 2011. It was one of the best shooters of the year for 2011. And it's a long-running series that finally ends the storyline. And if you don't know what game I'm talking about Modern Warfare 3, Call of Duty. Now, what can I say about Modern Warfare 3? There's a lot of things I could say about it. As you all know, Modern Warfare 3 was made by Infinity Ward. So they're the makers of the Modern Warfare series. Basically, the Modern Warfare series picks up where Modern Warfare 2 left off, if you've seen my gameplay of it. So, first things first, let's talk about the story. The story mode, it continues off after the end of Modern Warfare 2, when Soap got injured and they gotta find him help. So you run into the normal group, you know, Price and Soap, Nikolai, all those people, you know, everybody that's in Task Force 141. And you know as well as we do that Task Force 141 was disavowed for their actions in Modern Warfare 2 because of Shepard's lies. So, but the game starts with Soap injured, but then it continues off to a destroyed Manhattan where you play as a character named Derek Frost. His code name is Frost. So a part of Delta Force. Basically, you're in a destroyed Manhattan and you have to try to disable the jammer that's in the middle of the stock exchange. I thought that was cool to see a destroyed New York. Like, the thing is that, remember, in Modern Warfare 2, in the mission No Russian, and after your character you play as gets killed, they blame the massacre of thousands of Russians in the airport on one American, and that's when they go to war with America. So, you continue on the storyline like that, and I gotta say, they did it again. I gotta say that Modern Warfare 3, it's a finisher. This is the conclusion of the Modern Warfare series, and I gotta say point blank, the storyline to this game is probably one of the best Call of Duty storylines I've seen in a long time. And I've played all the Call of Duties. I gotta say, this one took the cake. There was so many links and different stuff like that. I could probably say a couple of things, but they actually link you to a character that's been in league with Makarov since Modern Warfare 1. And I thought that was an unbelievable connection. To find out that Makarov had his finger in all of this since Modern Warfare 1. So they connected Makarov to everything. He wasn't just a random guy that appeared in Modern Warfare 2. They connected him to everything in Modern Warfare 1. He was one of the people that helped Zakhaev escape in Modern Warfare 1, and I love the fact that they made this connection. So this way you could see, like, how is Makarov involved in all this? And we finally find out how and why. Because it makes connections from World War I, leading from Zakhaev getting shot when you play as Price with this guy Mac, and leading up to the nuclear bomb that they dropped in Al-Assad's safe house in Modern Warfare 1. Quite honestly, this is one of the best storylines of 2011. Now, let me read something in the back. It says right here, if you could read it, the best-selling franchise in history is back. In PS3 history is back. You know what I gotta say to this? This is a big yes. Because, I shit you not, when Modern Warfare 3 got released, it sold millions and millions of copies. mainly for 360, but even PS3 owners were finding it hard to pick this game up. My GameStop ordered an overabundance of these copies just because they knew that they had to have enough for a lot of people in my area for this game. So that already tells you that the story, that the game itself is probably one of the best Call of Duty games I've played in a long time. Now, let's continue on with the story mode. The story mode lasts about like 6 hours if you're a average player. Me, it took me 5 since I'm a hardcore player. So 6 to 8 hours for an average player, about 5 to 4 to a hardcore gamer. So it's still good bang for your buck, especially if you play on a harder difficulty like Hardened or Veteran. I played on regular because I just wanted to get through the game. I didn't want to kill myself trying to beat this game. But when you do play this game on Veteran and you try to do all this stuff on Veteran, you feel rewarded in some way. You do feel rewarded, like you get stuck in this one part, be like, oh, this is taking too long, and then you finally beat the part, like, yes, I did it. That's what you feel like. You feel like you accomplished something. Sorry. That's why I like the story mode for Modern Warfare 3. That being said, that doesn't mean that there aren't any flaws to the storyline. As I said, the storyline's only about 6 hours. It's short. It's short, but it's sweet. But it's still short. So, like, if you're a hardcore gamer, you could probably beat this in one sit-down. I didn't do that necessarily because I was tired. But, if I wanted to, like, if I got a good rest, I probably could have beat this in a sit-down. But, that's just how it is. That's how Call of Duty is. Now, the next thing I should get onto is the co-op mode, or aka the Spec Ops. Basically, we all know the Spec Ops from Modern Warfare 2. I honestly did not like the Spec Ops in Modern Warfare 2. I felt like there wasn't enough variety. In Modern Warfare 3, they actually make spin-off missions of the main storyline. Like, there's certain missions that actually connect with the main storyline. So, if there were a couple of loose ends you were unsure of in the main storyline, the Spec Ops fills it up. So, it actually helps in some ways, the Spec Ops. So this way you don't feel like, wait a minute, I don't know what happened here. But then you play the Spec Ops, you're like, oh, that's what happened. Like, it's based, some of them are spin-off missions of the actual storyline, which I thought was really cool. The Spec Ops, you can either go it alone, go with a partner. And what I like about this Call of Duty is that you could find any random person playing the Spec Ops, join them, and play either the new survival mode that they entered into this game, or the Spec Ops missions. Like, you don't have to, like, only find a friend. You could find, like, a random person to join, which I wouldn't recommend because you wouldn't want a friend, because then you and him would have better communication. You don't want just a random guy being there doing his own thing, be like, yo, what are you doing? You need to slow down a bit. Like, no, you need to speed up. You need to stop being like that. Stop being such a noob like that. Like, I wouldn't join a random person, but it all depends. So, as I said, the Spec Ops missions are really fun, they're diverse, and there's a lot to do. The main thing that they added to this game, the rival Black Ops' zombie mode, was the survival mode. Now, what they decided to do was that they decided to add a level on their own to the Spec Ops. So you can level up to only about 50 in the Spec Ops. The good thing is that if you do the Spec Ops missions first, you can level up your character to a point when you finally do the survival mode, you have enough equipment to help you survive to at least like round 25, 26. I think the furthest that me and my friend Cooper made it to was about round 23, but in that level that I was in, me and another friend made it to round 25. So, it's good to do the Spec Ops missions first, because it helps you level up, and the Spec Ops survival will help you get better. Doesn't mean the survival is perfect. To be quite honest, there are some cheap moments in the Spec Ops survival, which means, like, I don't like the fact that enemies can plant their own claymores. I get that they want to be better at that, but it's kind of unfair in some ways, and you could die in pretty cheap ways. Like after like round like I don't know like after like round 20 something, everything starts to become second nature. It's all that, oh, here comes a chopper, here comes some heavily armored ground force, here comes some dogs, here comes, it all becomes standard until you do like the later levels. Like the later levels, they get tougher and tougher. Like there'll be heavily armored juggernauts, there'll be chemical warfare soldiers and stuff like that. So this survival mode has a lot of diversity and it has a lot of uniqueness. One thing I failed to mention, I definitely have to say this, the graphics. The graphics look absolutely the same compared to Modern Warfare 2. That's why a lot of people start saying that Modern Warfare 3 is Modern Warfare 2.0. People that say that are dumbasses. Because this is not no Modern Warfare 2.0. Everyone's like, oh, it's just Modern... You know what? Give me a second. Give me a second. This is what people are basically saying. They're basically like, oh, Modern Warfare 3 is just basically Modern Warfare 2 just mixed together. No. You can't compare two different games, okay? You can't compare Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 to each other. Yes, they're the same. Yes, they're shooters. Yes, they're made by the same company. Yes, they have Spec Ops. Yes, they have story. Yes, they have multiplayer. But Modern Warfare 2 was lacking some things that Modern Warfare 3 fixed. If anybody else says that Modern Warfare 3 is just some type of upgraded version of Modern Warfare 2, but just with map packs talking about, oh, Modern Warfare 3 should have just been a DLC for Modern Warfare 2, they should just shut up right now and leave it, because Modern Warfare 3 deserves to be a new game. If Modern Warfare 3 was just like, oh, we're just going to add like an expansion to the story and stuff like that, and small stuff like that, then I could see this being an expansion to this. But it's not. This has its own full story, its own full co-op, and it's all in its own like redone multiplayer, because there are some things that have been redone. So to you guys that keep saying Modern Warfare 2 is the same as Modern Warfare 3, you're assholes. And you need to shut up, because they're not the same. Anyways, let's continue on. Lastly, we need to talk about is the multiplayer. The multiplayer aspect is what everybody was against and what a lot of people got crazed about at the Spike VGAs. We all know that Modern Warfare 3 won Shooter of the Year. But when everybody's heard that one, when everyone heard that Modern Warfare 3 beat Battlefield 3, Gears of War 3, and I forgot the fourth game, it was like, no, is the Shooter of the Year, Battlefield 3 Shooter of the Year. No. No. Everybody was up in arms. Like, I guarantee you, everybody got their freaking assault rifles, nuke tubes, rocket launchers, and was getting ready to freaking kill everybody at the Spike VGAs because Modern Warfare 3 took Shooter of the Year. Let me explain. Well, I'm not going to explain that now, but there are reasons why Modern Warfare 3 won Shooter of the Year. And the multiplayer is not one of them. We're on multiplayer right now, but the multiplayer is not one of them why they won. Let me say that bluntly. The thing is about the multiplayer, it's the same thing. Like, now you could possibly say that they're the same. Multiplayer is basically the same in Modern Warfare 2 and in Modern Warfare 3. Just find your targets, kill them, yada yada yada, rinse, repeat, level up, get new guns, level up those new guns, rinse, repeat. But they do a couple of things different in Modern Warfare 3 that they didn't do in Modern Warfare 2, which is what makes Modern Warfare 3 a more superior game. In Modern Warfare 3, they give you the option to have 3 different types of kill streaks. You can have assault kill streaks where, like, it raises up the more kills you get, but once you die, you lose it. But it gives you the best kill streaks for being able to punish your opponents. Give you AC-130s, Reapers, Predator missiles, and stuff like that. Support kill streaks give you the ability to help your team out, being able to throw like ballistics vests, send out a recon drone to tag targets, UAV, advanced UAV, counter spy plane, stuff like that. So that's what support does. And then there's specialist, which means like, what, say like you wanted a certain perk for that class, but you couldn't have it because it was in the same area. So say like you had Scavenger, but then you're like, wait a minute, I want Sleight of Hand too. How am I going to get those two if they're in the same rank? They give you the option to Specialist, where like when you get a certain number of kills, you'll unlock that perk for your character. Like, what's the game mode? Is it gun game? In Black Ops, there's a shooting game, you know, where weapons swap after like 45 seconds. When you get kills, you unlock perks. It's something like that. That's what it reminds me of. I forgot what it was. It's not One in the Chamber. It's not gun game. No, it wasn't Sticks and Stones either. Damn it, I forgot what the mode was called. But I digress. That's what it reminds me of. So this way, get 2 kills. Oh, guess what? I got Sleight of Hand now. Get 2 more kills. Yes, I got Blast Shield. To get 2 more kills, I got Sit Rip. Basically like that. You get those, but they disappear once you die. But if you get like, I think 8 or 9 kills, you get a bonus. I don't know what the bonus is because I never use Specialist, but you do get a bonus. I like that. You got options. Instead of being forced to choose like only 3 kill streaks, you could choose if you want Assault, Support, or Specialist. So this way, this can pick to your style. So I'm not good at getting kill streaks, so I usually use Support kill streaks because I like helping my team. I like being able to like help my team out to win. I don't care about hurting my opponent too much because I can do that pretty well with just about any other gun. I mean, they do give you some good ways to hurt your opponent with Support, but not all that much. The only one I've seen is Stealth Bomber. The only other one they got is Escort Airdrop and Juggernaut Recon. Now, that being said, the multiplayer is pretty much the same. There's no real change to the multiplayer. It's all the same thing. There are some new game modes, which I showed in my videos, which is, one of them is Kill Confirmed, where you have to kill a target in order for you to get the dog tags. When you get these dog tags, you're able to earn bonus points, and you confirm the kill. The only way to get a kill is when you kill the person and collect their tags. You can also deny an enemy kill. Say they killed your friend, you can deny their kill by picking up your friend's dog tags. So, Kill Confirmed in some ways kills the campers, because if they try to camp and try to kill, they can't get the points. Well, they'll get some points, but they won't get the kill up towards, you know, the end game unless they pick up those tags. So, in some ways, Kill Confirmed kills campers. Another new game mode is Team Defender, which is basically it's a capture the flag style game, only that there are no capture points. You basically pick up a flag and you have to hold it for as long as you can. Basically, you're killing each other for points. If you don't have the flag, you earn 50 points. If your team do have the flag, you earn 100 points. So it pays to have the flag when you're going on kills. So, Team Defender is a really good idea. I like Team Defender. My favorite game mode is still pretty much Kill Confirmed. I love Kill Confirmed. It's really a good game mode. The other game mode that I did not show is Drop Zone, I think it's called. It's a new game mode that was just unlocked about a week ago. Basically, you have to hold off one position. It's almost like a King of the Hill style game. Well, basically, it is like King of the Hill. So basically, you gotta hold off that one position from your enemy team. The longer you hold it off, the more care packages you unlock that you can pick up and help your team out. So you can get anything from Reapers to AC-130s. Anything's possible. And in that mode, there are no kill streaks. So everybody's equal and everybody has equal chance. I haven't played it that often, but not really my type of mode. So, what can I say about Modern Warfare 3? Are these two games the same? Absolutely not. This thing has way more changes that I like. The story mode is decent. Well, it's good. The time is decent though. Like, only 6 hours. It's not a lot of time for your game. But if I know a lot of people, they said screw the story, we're hopping straight to the multiplayer. I don't think you should do that. I think you should give this game a glance and play some of the story mode, because the story mode is very intricate. It gets really interesting, and there's a lot of interesting characters that I love. The Spec Ops is a lot better compared to Modern Warfare 2. It's fun, and it's really good to have a partner with. Have a good friend with you, and you can have a lot of fun with this mode, and can do a lot more work. Then finally, the multiplayer. The multiplayer is a meh, like, it's the same thing over and over again, but, you get the point. Like, this game, I have to admit, this is probably one of my favorite Call of Duties now. It has its issues, like, as I said, the graphics look exactly the same from Modern Warfare 2. Multiplayer's been redone already, like, the multiplayer's pretty much the same, except for some new adjustments, which I like. That's what keeps it from, that's what saves itself in a way. Some of the new reductions in the multiplayer, but let's face it, it's Call of Duty. They could use the same thing over and over again, and it will still sell. To a hardcore gamer like me, we notice this kind of shit. I don't think this would apply. I feel like the multiplayer's been redone already. The story mode's good, but the timing is pretty bad. Like, it's only 6 hours long, 4 hours if you're good. So it's not a lot of bang for your buck. $60 for this game. I probably would wait until the price drops to buy this, but if you want a really good shooter, Modern Warfare 3 is definitely your cup of tea. Is there any other negatives I thought about the game? I didn't have any game bugs or anything like that. I didn't run into, like, any bugs that, like, broke the game in some way or prevented me from playing, so I haven't run into those bugs. If there are any bugs, I haven't seen them in my playthrough at least. But, yep, Modern Warfare 3. The only thing I have issue with is the lag, but it's PS3. I can't penalize it just for online capability. I can't just penalize it for that. It's easy to find games online. The story mode is really good. It's memorable, and it's a great conclusion to the Modern Warfare series. Because I don't think they can continue doing a Modern Warfare game because there's nothing left. I'm not going to spoil the ending. I'm going to let y'all watch it. So this way you can figure out what I'm talking about. So, what do I say? Story mode is good. The time for the story mode is pretty bad though. Only about 4 to 5 hours if you're good. The Spec Ops is really good. It's fun, especially with a partner. The multiplayer, it's been redone several times. Some new reductions, but it's been done lots of times. So, Modern Warfare 3. One of my favorite Call of Duty games, definitely. Is it a Game of the Year contender? No. It's a favorite, but it's not a Game of the Year contender. If everybody says, "Oh, Modern Warfare 3 should be Game of the Year," you're lying, because the multiplayer isn't that great. Battlefield 3 has a better multiplayer, but I haven't played it yet. So I can't really get my word on Battlefield 3 until I played the multiplayer. I have played the story for Battlefield 3, and I could say the story of this, compared to Battlefield 3, blows it out of the water. I love this game, but it doesn't bring enough to the table that revolutionizes first-person shooters. It's the same game over and over again with no new changes. I'm giving this game an 8. Yes, guys. People are going to break down my door. People are breaking down my door. I gave Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 an 8. Shut up, alright? Really think about it, guys. There's not a lot of changes to this game. The one thing that stands over it is the story and the co-op. The story and the co-op is a lot of fun, especially with a partner in the co-op. The multiplayer has been redone so many times in every single Call of Duty game. They don't try anything new. It's the same shoot, knife, get points, level up, prestige, unlock weapons, rinse, repeat. It's been like that for how many years now? Since what, Call of Duty 1? And we've seen all of them. Call of Duty 1, Call of Duty 2, Call of Duty 3, yada yada yada. We've been doing the same thing in multiplayer since the first Call of Duty. I don't mind it at all because they did do some new reductions, but they need to do some changes to the multiplayer. Add some new elements that can actually, like, push this game more forward and actually get it a Game of the Year title. As I said, guys, I'm giving this game an 8. People are probably going to start going down to my house, breaking down my door, talking about, you gave the game an 8! You gave the game an 8! And then just shoot me right in the head. I guarantee you that's what people are going to be like right now. But that's it. This game is an 8. I don't see it as a Game of the Year contender. I do see this as Shooter of the Year. So, yeah, guys, it's an 8. But 8 is a good score. 8 is a really good score. I'm pretty strict on my score limit. If a game is shitty, like if I was like most Call of Duty fanboys, I bet most Call of Duty fanboys like, this is a 9.5, this is a 10. That's Call of Duty fanboys. They're going to think like that. Me being a hardcore gamer, knowing that all this stuff has been redone so many times except for the story, I like it. So, an 8. I give it an 8. So, guys, thank you all for joining me in my Wolf's Word. Well, a Wolf's Word. The next game I'm hopefully going to start playing, if I get it from my GameFly, is GoldenEye Reloaded. If I don't get GoldenEye Reloaded, then I'm going to be as bold and as to probably start Skyrim. I play Skyrim on the side, but I'll probably start playing Skyrim on camera and start recording myself. Skyrim's going to take me a long time, though. But that's another story for another time. So, thank you everybody for watching my A Wolf's Word. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, an 8. But it's still a game worth buying. Definitely pick it up for your 360, PS3, or if it's out for PC. Pick it up for whatever you want. It's still a really good game. It's a good shooter. It's Shooter of the Year. It's really good, guys. It's one of my favorite Call of Duties now. So, again, thank you everybody for joining me. This is Key947, aka Wolf King. And then if you trolls come knocking on my door, I will kill you. Don't test me. I will kill you. God damn it.